you're in any of the gray areas, it's time for you to get out of prohibited status. The latest, greatest update of CDL and CLP holders in the return to duty process. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jerry, and I own an education and recruitment agency where we focus on clearinghouse information, the future of transportation, everything that you need to know in the trucking industry. So if you're not following me, make sure that you are connected with me across all of my platforms. Let's break down what you're looking at. All drivers with at least one violation in the FMCSA Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse. The total count is 263,022. The number that our team particularly focuses on, because we have a division that is a consortium third-party administrator, that is those that are in prohibited status. Right now, there's 177,092 drivers currently in prohibited status. That means that you need to get started. You need to start with a SAP. Find a trusted, reputable SAP. If you need help, DM me. I can help you and point you in the right direction of a SAP. Once you've gone through that SAP process, then you will be in the RTD process started. So that's 134,779 drivers that have started the process. So they've reached out to us, they've reached out to somewhere, they found them a SAP, and they've gotten the process started. The SAP request sent. 1,727 drivers have requested a SAP. That means they've sent the initial request to a SAP. They found them. They're ready to go. Now, where it says SAP designation confirmed, 5,255 drivers. That means they found their SAP. The SAP said, okay, yes, I want to work with you, or they paid their SAP. That's normally the green light for the designation. 5,255 drivers have done that. SAP request declined. 1,096 drivers got the SAP request declined. That means the SAP said, I don't want to work with you, or you haven't paid me, or whatever the case may be. That's the count for those drivers. Initial SAP assessment complete. So 8,972 drivers have gone through that. And so what that is, that means the SAP has went through their initial assessment, asked the questions, determined what that treatment plan is for that individual driver. Drivers that we can immediately help as a consortium third-party administrator. Right now, those are the drivers that are in determined eligible return to duty testing. That means that you are eligible. You've done everything with your SAP. You completed the treatment that they prescribed, whether it be classes, whether it be in-person treatment, whether it be counseling, whether it be sessions, whatever it is, you've completed that. That's 25,263 drivers that are in that step, and that step is step 4. Not prohibited. So these are drivers that have gone through the return to duty process. They are no longer in prohibited status. That means they have a check mark in step 5. That's 85,930 drivers of that total number of those. RTD test with negative results. And so I always like to look at this number. 62,845 drivers have gone to take the return to duty drug test, and they've had negative test results. And our team has contributed to this number, sending drivers to take a return to duty drug screen. And then the final step, which is step 6, the follow-up testing plan. So only 23,085 drivers have completed the entire steps 1 through 6. I want you to think about where you are in this process. If you're a driver that is in the 177,092, or if you're in the RTD process not started, or if you're in the initial SAP request sent, SAP designation, SAP request declined, SAP assessment complete, or determined eligible for duty, if you're anywhere in this gray area, you are in prohibited status. And so being in prohibited status means a few things. With Clearinghouse Rule 2 that goes into effect on November the 18th of this year, in a little over a month, you are playing with your license. You're already in prohibited status. That means that you cannot operate safety sensitive functions. But what it's going to mean after November, and for some of you, it's already in effect, depending on what state you're in. What it's going to mean is that your license is going to be downgraded to a regular standard driver's license. So our team has worked with drivers with Class A, with Class B, with chauffeur's license, with, look, I even talked to a driver who is operating a Sprinter van, but who is operating under the DOT and has a violation in the clearinghouse. Go ahead and either click the link in my bio or visit getoutofprohibited.com. Click the form and our team will be reaching out to you so that we can get the process started so that your license does not get downgraded. I'm Miss Jerry. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're connected with me across all of my platforms. I look forward to speaking with you.